Hello, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in our today's tutorial, we are going to learn about how to create a very nice and then eye-catching study area map that looks as beautiful as. So to do so, we come to new project, and then they are asking us if we want to save the current project. So let's click on save. They will ask us where we want to save it to, and then maybe we can choose select any one of this. So let's save it at GIS data open file name. Let's say study area, and then let's click on save. So now we can open a new project, and then okay, so we have an empty project. So what do we have to do today? We are going to create the study area map from shape files. So from the shape files, where you can download the shape files is you go to Diva GIS Spatial, and then you see Diva GIS. So when you click on Diva GIS, it will take you to this interface. What you have to do is, if you are in Ghana, you can select Ghana and then select the kind of shape files that you want. If you want administrative areas, you select administration. If you want inland waters, routes. So we have shape files for all the interface that you need, either inland water roads, railways, elevation, land cover, and everything. So once you do that, then you can click on download. You get it in a zip file form. Once you click on the zip on download, the zip file will be downloaded. Ask you where you want to save it. You save it and then extract, and then you have your shape files. So once you open your QGIS software like this, you come to layers, and then come to add layers, and then add vector layer. Once you click on vector layer, come down to source, and then click on this square button. Now it has taken me to a place where I have some of um, my shape files, but then I have some shape files somewhere. So over here, I think I have some here. So let me go to Ghana district shape files. Ghana district. So I have Ghana district here. Shape. So Ghana district that SHP. So I select this, open, and then come to add. So I click on add and then close. It seems I've added it twice, so I've clicked on the add twice. So let me remove one. It's the same thing. So I'll click on remove, and then okay. So I have one of my shape files here, Ghana district shape files, and then we can proceed. We can proceed with our map from here. So from here, let's um assume you want to create. We actually conducted our research in a particular area within the Ashanti region of Ghana. With that, we can come to open attribution table, and then try to locate where we conducted our study. So over here we can see all the regions and their corresponding districts within the regions. So we can either conduct, or you can either create the map within the district or in the region. So let's say we did our study in Obuasi Municipal. So what we have to do is that we will click on the number, which is 42, and then it will select all the data that coincides with Obuasi within the Ghana district shapefile. So let's say we conducted a study in, then let's say 2 or more districts within the Ashanti region. Let's try to select the next number, 43. We can click on control and then just click on it, and then it will be selected. We can also uncheck it by clicking on it again. So let's choose this two. So let's come to show features, show selected features, and then we can close it. Once we close it, you see that the district or the numbers we selected on the shape files is what has actually popped up here. So we can go back and then open attribution table, and then over here we have select or invert selection. So we've inverted all the selections, so everything is gone. So now let's select maps from the um, Greater Accra region. So let's select 2 of them. No, we want maps. We want areas um, that will be closer to each other. So let's continue. Let's click on Greater Accra and see it's a very small area. Let's choose another place. Small area. Let's go to Ashanti region. Ashanti region again. Ashanti region. Ashanti region. Okay, so let's try a gesso from here to here. Let's move over this. Okay, I think they are following a particular order. Let's add this. Let's add this. Let's add this area. Let's click on control and uncheck this. Click on control and check this. Control and check this. Okay, so I think we can go with Ashanti region. Okay, so show selected features, and then let's close it. Over here, we would like to save the features that we selected. So we right click on the district shapefile and then come to export. Let's export selected features. Okay, so let's give the file a name as Ashanti. Let's save it in a folder within our workspace. So we create a folder, or we just look for a folder and then save it there. So I think let's go to GIS data and then save it there and click on OK. You will see that now we have Ashanti. The Ashanti that we actually saved has appeared as another layer. Right. So now we can also come and then manipulate the coloration of the various shapefiles that we have. So with the Ghana shapefile, I think we can come here and then manipulate the colors like this. So we can copy color, pick color, choose color. So over here we can manipulate and then choose a particular color for that matter. Let's see. We can click on apply and then OK. So over here we can see some stroke, the border colors of the district shapefile. We can change the main color too. That is this one. So we can click here and then select any color to be the color of the entire map, like this. And then maybe we can choose to change the district colors. We click on the district and then change it to pure red or something like that. I don't know, I'm not good at colors, so forgive me. And then click on OK. See that this one has become more of red. It has become more of red. So we can also choose to label the entire map by selecting it and then clicking on it, clicking on label. So you select the map like this and then click on label to remove the labels. You can select it and then click on labels to give it labels again. So at this time we do not need the labels, so let's click on the labels to remove the labels. Now you can click, hold and drag, and then you can zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so now we would like to start creating our map. So over here they said new print layout, so we click on new print layout over here, and then let's say steady area, and then let's click on OK. You see it has given us a new layout. So with the new layout, when you come here, they said add map. So we would like to add our Ghana district shape file or map first. Once you import the shape file into the QGIS something and you manipulate it, becomes a map. So we can bring it here, drag it nicely in a corner, and then we have everything here. So over here we can click on move item and then come inside, and we can move the map alone. When you click on select stroke move, it means you are going to move the borders or the frame that is covering the map. So move item, you can zoom in and zoom out to get every detail of the map that you're looking for. Now back to our main map. We would like to extract the entire map of Ashanti region. In addition, because we would like to get 3 maps showing the country, the region, and then the district that we are working on. So let's open attribution table and then try as much as possible to select the entire district that forms the region. So when we come to Ashanti, wherever we see Ashanti, let's select it. Let's select Ashanti over here. Let's move. Ashanti, Ashanti, Ashanti. Let me select Ashanti. Let me select. Let me select all this. Let me move. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Select Ashanti again. Ashanti is here. Let me select Ashanti. You click on control and then you click on it to select the particular stuff that you are looking for. So all these are Ashanti. So let me keep on clicking. Let me keep on selecting them. This Eastern. So let me skip. Back to Ashanti. Back to Ashanti. Back to Ashanti. Back to Ashanti. This is also Ashanti. Let me click on all the districts within the Ashanti region, because I would like to get an outstanding map that shows the region in which the district is actually located. I think I have some 2 other here, and I think I'm done. So show selected features, and then it will just give you the ones that you've selected over here. So let me remove it, and then now within the Ghana district, I'll export selected features as the region. Let me find a place and then save it. Where did I even save the first one? Desktop, and I went to QGIS data. Okay, so let me save this one too here, and then click on OK. It has also become a unique one. So with this, if we go to the main print layout, you will see that it will reflect. It reflected because we did not lock map 1. So at this point, I would like to lock map 1 like this. If I check this box, it means I've locked my map 1. Then I can click on it, show item properties, and I can lock the layers and lock star for layers, so that anything I do in the So once we lock all the features in map 1, it prevents any distortion from happening to map 1 when we do any changes to map the main map layer. It prevents anything from happening to the print layout once we've locked all the features. Now that we are done with the main map, now let's come to the regional and then the main steady area map. Now let's uncheck. Now we've unchecked the main regional or district Ghana map. Now let's go and then draw the regional map of Ashanti. So we come to add map and then we draw a map here. You will see that now we have the regional map containing the steady area map. So let's shape it to align properly, and then now let's right click on it, item properties, let's add a frame to it nicely by checking this box. And then now let's try to lock the layers so that it will also prevent further distortions. Well, now we are done with this. Let's go back to our main map layers. Now let's uncheck the region, leaving the steady area alone. Now let's go back to our print layout, add map, come to add map and draw our map frame. Now we can see our map here. So we can come to move item and then drag our map to the center and then maybe zoom as we like it to be. And then we can manipulate the frames so that everything will center. Now let's come back to item. Now we would like to lock our map too so that any distortions, okay, I think it is locked. Now let's come to map 3, item properties, and then we add a frame to it. So after adding the frame, we would like to add grids. So let's come to grids and then click on this plus sign, click on grid 1 and then modify. Modifying here, let's type 0.4 and then over here, let's make it 0.35. And then we have some nice grids within our map. So we can then come here and then come and draw our north arrow. We draw a north arrow. So we can then lock our map. We can lock the layers of our map 3 and then add a north arrow, lock it. We select another north arrow, draw it for this map, and then we select another north arrow and then draw it for this map. We can now choose to add a scale bar, another scale bar for this one, and then we can select this and then move the scale bar to where we want it to be. So we can add another scale bar, a small one indeed, for this one too, and then I think we can move it to where we want it to be. Now that we are done with the scale bars and then the north arrows, what we would like to do is to add a legend. We select the legend and then drag it like this. So let's lock all the stuff that we've added. Come to the legend, right click, select properties, and then over here let's type legend. After typing legend, we go back to our item and then try to lock it. So right now we have our very nice steady area map. We can also add text over here like this. Now we can right click on that layer too and then select. Over here we can type steady area map. Once we type on steady area map, we come to font, and then we zoom, continue zooming, and then you see that the font size would increase in that regard. You can drag it to where you want it to be. located, and then you have a very nice map as such. So over here you can you can decide to save it however you want to save it, but then let's lock this one as well, this feature as well, so that when we save, nothing will be distorted. Now let's come to print or export as image, and then click on export as image, and then let's click on desktop, steady area 11, and then click on save. Okay, save again. Now let's go back to our desktop and go and see if our map is really saved. So steady area 11 is here. Let's double click and then to open it. So we have our normal good looking steady area map over here. Thanks for watching, and check out our next video for how to add sampling points to steady area map. Thank you.